Hey, welcome back to Pizza Hut.
Welcome back. At last, I've been expecting you, Shiv.
Ooh, sorry
you are
about that.
doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things
Yep.
as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become known as the Sealed Temple in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent out the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyward.
They just name dropped him, Drew.
Ganondorf.
Demise.
Ganondorf. Well, his name is in blue. I don't know why they'd seal someone away in blue font.
It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the great doors behind you.
Right.
It is there that the person you've risked life and blood for to defend waits for you.
After Ocarina of Time, Zelda loves time shenanigans.
I'm not ready.
What are you doing?
Hi, Zelda.
You've come so far, Shiv. I'm glad you made it.
Huh?
I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land from the battle between the goddess and the demon king, known as Demise, have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to all be real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain.
Yay, Lord Dump.
Lord Dumps!
Give me my Lord Dump.
Everyone likes a good Lord
It's like they do in Ocarina of Time.
The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce.
I'm aware of these.
You know this song,
In
Drew?
his thirst to make the world
Yeah,
his
this is
own,
Zelda's
Demise
theme.
raided a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force.
It's a lullaby.
The goddess feared for her people, and she used her power to send both of them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of the earth she cut away from the land. The floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft.
I know that.
After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to be free, it would mean the end of the world for all the beings of the land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion.
Why was that on that shot for so long?
Boy, you
First,
creepy.
she created 5.
Orcs?
She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on the mission.
Chosen hero. Where's the
second
chosen hero?
That's me.
Was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal.
Who'd that be?
She made
Always
this sacrifice, as you
No,
have
Zelda.
likely guessed, so that the supreme power of the created by the old gods could one day be used.
That body's it's Zelda,
For
Drew.
while the supreme power of the Triforce is created by gods, all of its power can only be wielded
He's
by
the
one.
hero and she's the mortal body of the
Knowing
goddess.
this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form.
Goes to her.
You probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Shiv? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda. I am the goddess reborn as a mortal.
She's a whole goddess.
Oh, okay. That's a bit extreme.
Yeah, and this one, she ain't no princess. She's a
The
goddess.
day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below.
She is
I was
staring.
nearly
She's
captured by the
angry
demonic
looking.
forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds.
She is going hard at them.
I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land, and each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past.
Ancient.
All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise.
Okay.
Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination that is the avocado.
I knew it.
But even in the avocado state, he's more than
So
capable
stealing
of
him messed
devouring
him up
this land
physically.
if we allow him to do what he desires.
So in the future, he's an avocado.
We must
In the
stop him
past-
for bringing himself.
God, another unflattering angle. I'm listening, SpongeBob.
That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place to sustain the seal as best I can.
Also helps that they don't ever blink. Link is staring.
As long as I continue to this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from
Wide
reviving
ass
himself
eyes.
in our own time.
Zoom in on his face.
I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather than I, created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Shiv, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she's a part of for a very specific reason. And for the task of standing against Demise, in the monstrous form he now assumes, rests solely on your shoulders. Back in your own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Shiv. During your long journey, you've grown so much.
Yeah, now he was blinking.
You learned the wisdom
His
of
eyes are
solving
twitching. He's freaking
devious
out.
puzzles
He has no eyelids
and
anymore.
traps. You've gained power by honing
Why is
and
it
tempering
moving
your
all
blade
over?
and yourself.
Jeez.
And by overcoming
This
the
is
trial
so
set before
weird.
you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce.
Link looked like he was staring at a ghost.
He's sad because Zelda has to stay here forever.
Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far into your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this, I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power.
Another upgrade, huh?
May it give you and your sword the strength to
Yeah, this
drive
is
back
the
the
real
abomination that threatens this land.
Last upgrade, I feel like didn't really do anything. I feel
Brandon,
like
the
I feel like it's this one.
Brandon,
The
the
mark
hilt.
you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend.
That when it
and
turned
that within
purple,
you
it
dwells
didn't really
sacred
change
power.
anything. It's after this.
It is the
I feel
mark
like
of the
it changed
Triforce.
it.
Stand now, Shiv, and draw your sword.
Okay.
A fourth upgrade for the homies.
It's the song.
Here you go, Drew.
That's the power up song.
There you
The
go.
wings in the true purple color.
Color changed a little bit, and it got the
The goddess has
Triforce on the
blessed your
blade.
blade, and the Master Sword has achieved its ultimate form.
Look, that Triforce on the
The
blade has a
sword-
couple weird lines.
It might be
On the
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 left
angle.
sword
right,
is
and
now
then-
imbued with the mythical power
Might
to
be
drive
the
back
angle.
demons, and
Oh,
only
no.
Shiv may wield it.
As Knuckles says, oh no.
And she also magically changed the scabbard.
Now we have the
Shiv,
OP sword.
Before I say
thing.
another
It charges
word,
really
I
fast
feel
and
like I
shoots really
owe
far.
you an apology.
Oh.
You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is the symbol of the greatest power in the world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in the world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield the might. It's impossible to know the true reasons why the old gods made the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you.
Oh, back to him?
To face Demise
here.
and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit, and that someone is you,
You like
Shiv.
this movie?
Yeah,
No.
this one's a big
But
movie.
spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield the supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt.
Nice. I got baited.
Yeah, get baited.
I used you.
I got
Yeah, you did.
baited. What the
She
frick?
used us like crazy.
Well,
I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Shiv.
then I'm not going to continue
But you
my
have to
quest.
understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor.
Nope. I'm going back home.
All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I have done.
Good.
To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years.
You gotta go to sleep. He does that a lot.
Yes.
Shiv, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I've had to involve you in this.
It's alright.
But his love is turning into
But
a
until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny.
It's messed up.
Before all this, I was happy to just spending my
Messed
days
up.
hanging around with you and
And
Skyward.
what was it?
I wanted
Bruce
that
too?
feeling
Yeah,
to
good old
last
Bruce.
forever.
I love Bruce.
Oh
See
no!
ya. Goodbye. It's fine, Link. It's not actually Zelda.
While it's true that I'm Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter. And your friend. I'm still your Zelda.
Your father's daughter. Hey, Brand, did you know you're the son of your dad?
Yep.
When Demise is finally gone,
Okay.
there will be
So
no
you know
more
you're the
need for
daughter
the
of
seal
your
that
mother?
binds him, and then I'll be able to wake
No,
up.
that's Peyton. Sorry.
So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. This time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up?
No, no thanks, Austin.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Just different ways of saying yes.
That was your little quick time event.
Link, stop doing that.
That was to make sure you were paying attention.
Yeah, well, that's what a quick time event's for.
Yep.
Is she asleep like Sora?
Pretty much.
I guess her summer vacation is over.
Yep, Zelda's summer vacation's over.
That's so stupid.
I.
It's
true.
She's just stuck in a crystal.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll go.
Head on out.
Time to go back to Skyloft.
Time to go finish the job.
Impa.
So the Sheikah just stayed down here? They never went to Skyloft.
Yeah, no, Sheikah are apparently separate from the rest of the Skyloftians, so they stay down here.
huh?
No,
That's messed up.
they're giants, right?
They are tall as hell. Look at her.
In this game, yeah, they're tall. In Breath of the Wild, they were the same height as anyone else.
Yeah. They're pretty normal in that game.
Except for the fact that they can live for a really long time, because Impa's old in that game.
Wasn't she over like 100 shit? No,
So you said goodbye. Now
The
you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I'll watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny.
Oh, okay. So you basically only came back into the past for a freaking cutscene.
Yep, you just talk to Zelda.
and then she goes to sleep.
It's not an
forever.
actual world or anything.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
It's gonna
Okay.
take a long nap. Long ass nap.
Long ass nap, ass nap.
So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well.
Cool.
True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within the Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that's all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Shiv, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Shiv. Find the Triforce.
We're going
Peek
home.
in that door.
Whoa,
Or
whoa
no?
there.
Yeah, I can.
Hold up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold up!
Wow.
Wow! Shit, there's something I gotta tell you.
Oh god, he's gonna hug me.
So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her?
She's great.
Which one do we want to say?
She's great. You like him.
Actually.
I would say actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Actually.
That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But, you're gonna do something about this mess, right?
I don't think he has a choice.
Shiv, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it, but I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny, know what I mean?
You know.
Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess.
Oh,
But don't you just love the way it
shenanigans.
smells down here? What? That's not weird to say.
It probably smells like nice grass, honestly.
Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this and brighten this place up a little too. That's a hint for way later in the game. Unless you choose to do the desert path first, then the hint comes up a little quicker. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor, let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might be a little emotional since they look up to me, but yeah, you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Shiv. Yeah, Stritch is kind of, or no, Colin is kind of being haunted by a ghost hand from the toilet.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk to me right now. I threw away his love letter.
Can you peek through the door? Peek, do a peeky peek.
Who's in there, Drew?
Ah,
Freaking motion controls, what are you doing? Freaking controller.
She was back there. You could see her from the very start of the game.
Zelda! Do, 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 do. That's how you
It's
say
giant
it.
orange. It's our orange raw.
First one,
And
I
orange.
also thought it was like amber. Like a,
Yeah, it looks
it's
like
supposed to
amber.
look ambery.
Orange.
You know, like-
That's how we're gonna bring back the dinosaurs. Remember Jurassic
In
Park?
the next episode, we'll be in Skyward.
Oh, Johanna, which control scheme would you like?
See ya.
I don't know.